Renata from Health Drops Academy, and today we are making an after sun body oil. So I'm going to Portugal in a few days. I'm really excited. I will see my family and my friends, and it will be a really nice weather. I will probably be under the sun, going to the beach some days, and it's really important to have some after sun care. So I'm going to prepare this after sun body oil for me to take it with me, and it's really easy to make. You just need to mix a few oils and it's done. So you need a bottle. This is a 30 ml blend, and the first oil I will add is calendula-infused olive oil. So calendula is a flower that you don't have a carrier oil from calendula because it's a flower, and to get the benefits of it you need to infuse in another oil, usually olive oil or jojoba oil, but you can infuse in any oil, but the most common one is olive oil. And the good thing of these herbal infused oils like calendula is you have the benefit from the flower, from the calendula, and you also have the benefit from the base oil. In this case is the olive oil. So calendula is really good for redness and for tight skin. So when we go to the sun, usually there's always a little bit of redness involved, and the skin gets a little bit tight because the sun damages our skin cells, and it gets dry and it gets tight and you feel that you need nourishment, and calendula is a really good oil for that. So as you probably noticed, I didn't measure because you don't need to be really exact for this recipe. I'm not going to sell, it's for my personal use. So generally I will add 2/3 of calendula and 1/3 of avocado. So 20 ml of calendula, 10 ml of avocado. And you can measure to have an exact recipe, but you don't really have to. Just in case you don't want to get the scales, it's okay. So this is about 2/3 of calendula, and I'm used to blend, so I don't need anything to help me drop from one bottle to the other because I'm quite used to it. But if you didn't have, you can use you can drop to a beaker and then just tilt with a poured beaker with a spout, or you can use a funnel, and it will be just easier to drop in there. So the other oil that I will use is avocado, and avocado is one of my favorite oils for after sun care, for dry skin, because it's really nourishing for the skin. It's really good for skin that is damaged from the sun. So I will fill up with the rest. So this one is really easy. There is a little pouring spout in there. So 10 ml of avocado, and we have our carrier oils. So now I will add some essential oils. Lavender, I'm going to add 4 drops. And when I think about burns and sun, lavender is the first oil that comes to mind. I don't know if you are aware, but the father of aromatherapists is called, I need to double check, René Maurice Gattefossé. I hope my French was okay. So Gattefossé is the father of aromatherapy, and he actually coined the term aromatherapy, and he became really interested in aromatherapy because, being a chemist, he was working in a lab, and he got a severe burn on his hand when he was working in the lab. So nothing would heal his burn until he tried lavender essential oil, and he was just so surprised. He couldn't believe how lavender healed his burn so quickly and also helped with the pain. And in a few days, it was fine. So that's why he became so interested in aromatherapy. And thank you, God Fosse. He, he helped aromatherapy to develop. So yeah, now I always use, well, nearly all the time, use lavender for my burns oils in honor to God Fosse. So I added 4 drops of lavender, and then I will add 3 drops of German chamomile. So German chamomile is different from Roman chamomile. German chamomile, as you can see, is blue or dark green. I don't know if you can see. It's a very dark oil, and that's because of the chemical components. There's one chemical component called chamazolan that gives this blue color. And German chamomile is really, really anti-inflammatory. It's really good for the skin, and it also helps with the burns. And neroli, I'm talking about burns, but I hope I don't get a burn. I'm usually very careful. I don't go to the sun on lunchtime, and I like to go early morning or afternoon. So hopefully I'll be okay. But this will help, definitely. And the last one is neroli. I always like to add a little bit of a citrus aroma to my blends to bring up the aroma, give this spark, this really nice fresh smell. And neroli is citrus, but it's also very flowery because it's from the flowers of the bitter orange tree. So it's a citrus, but it's also not the typical kind of citrus with this very fresh and sparkling aroma. It's more like fresh but flowery and delicate and soft. So 3 drops of neroli, and now we close the lid and we just shake it. And you don't need to shake a lot, just a little bit of a shake to mix all the oils together, and it's done. Very important, don't forget a label, because otherwise you don't know what's in there. So just put a label and try to keep away from the sun. Anything that has essential oils in it, keep away from the sun, in a cool, dark place. Toilet is not the best place because it's very humid and then there's a lot of heat. So just keep it away from the sun, and I hope you make it. Let me know if you do, and if you need any substitutions, let me know. But if you don't have calendula and avocado, you can just use one of them. It will still work. And the same with essential oils. If you don't have the 3 of them, if you have just 2 of them, it will still work. If you like this video and if you are excited to make your own blends, I have good news for you. I have a free blueprint that is called Aromatherapy Blueprint. That's in there, there's safety guidelines, 7 essential oil profiles and recipes that you can make at home. They are really easy. There's a sleep aid body oil that I love. I always have in my bedside table. That was one of my first blends, and it's just one of my favorite ones. And there's also a blend for diffuser, and it tells you how to make diffuser blends, how to make a steam blend. Since I learned how to make steam blends, I never get sick really, because the first signs of a flu, I just go and do a steam blend and it never develops. So it's amazing. It was a game changer for me. And it also explains how to do an inhaler blend. So in any of these 4 modalities, there is a recipe that you can make. So it will feel great when you make these own recipes. They're really easy to make, and it's my present for you. So I hope you like it. I will put the link in the description, and let me know if you make these blends. Bye!